Yeah, we're turning now to the latest on the invasion of Ukraine. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says at least 87 people were killed in a single Russian airstrike last week. Speaking at the World Economic Forum in Davos yesterday, he said they recovered all the bodies after the debris was cleared in a village near the northern city of Chernihiv. Ukrainian authorities previously estimated that 8 people were killed after Russian troops fired 4 missiles at a building inside a military training center on May 17th. Zelensky did not specify whether those killed were civilians or military personnel. But the strike could be one of the deadliest in the country since the war started. At least 52 people were killed in an attack on a train station in Kramatorsk in April. Willie?
A fresh batch of advanced weapons heading to Ukraine now after a second meeting of the Ukrainian Defense Group. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin created that group last month following a meeting with President Zelensky in Kyiv. During yesterday's meeting, 20 countries announced new security assistance packages. Secretary Austin specifically thanked Denmark for sending a Harpoon launcher, a defense system that will help Ukraine to defend its coast. He also thanked the Czech Republic for sending attack helicopters, rocket systems, and tanks.
The fight is really shaped by artillery in this phase, and we've seen serious exchanges of artillery fires over the last several weeks. We're going to stick with doing everything we can to make sure that they achieve their objectives. At the end of the day, what this looks like, what end state looks like, will be defined by the Ukrainians and not by us.
Meanwhile, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, General Mark Milley, was asked about sending military trainers into Ukraine to help with complex weapon systems, as well as about reporting from the Wall Street Journal the Pentagon was considering sending special forces to defend the recently opened U.S. Embassy in Kyiv.
The United States doesn't have any trainers right now in Ukraine. And some of the things that may have been out there in the media, those are planning efforts that are underway at a relatively low level, have not yet made it into the Secretary or myself, for that matter, for refinement of courses of action and what's needed. At the end of the day, any reintroduction of U.S. forces into Ukraine would require a presidential decision. So we're a ways away from anything like that. We're still developing courses of action, and none of that's been presented yet to the Secretary.
And we will ask House Speaker Nancy Pelosi about the recently passed new aid to Ukraine and much, much more when she joins us next on Morning Joe.